Okay, here I am. I am trying to balance. Oh, don't you just love my gardening hat that I'm using for a pool hat? Okay, I'm trying to position this on the pool float. Let me see if I can do this. Ha, there we go. Okay, I am going to do a lot of the same exercises we did last session, although this time I'm going to start with a light jog in the pool. Okay, and I'm going to turn front way so you can see arms. Let's see if I can tilt this so we can see the water. Okay, so what we do here is you just start off just like a regular jog. The cool thing about the water is you're cool. Now we're going to push the water in front of us. Because if you go deeper, you will have more resistance on the upper body. But as you stay more shallow, you get more impact into your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips. And as we know, impact is good for a bone mass and bone density. So we're just going to do this as a warm up now. We're going to push out to the side. You can take your legs a little wider. We call these froggy legs. You can actually push down into the water. You can push out. Okay, we're going to bring the legs back in. We're going to push forward. Okay, now we're going to work the hamstrings a little bit and do something with our triceps called the triceps kickback. And I'm going to turn sideways and demonstrate the kickback. Okay, now we're going to kind of raise like you're trying to kick your own butt and kick back. Kick, kick back, kick, kick back. Yep, kicking your own butt. We need to do that every so often, don't we? Make ourselves get back in gear. I call these exercises bouncing back because it feels like bouncing. I do some of my exercising on the rebounder, but we can also bounce back in the pool now that it's summer and it's getting hot, almost summer. Okay, let's go back to our froggy jog. Your knees are turned out. You look like a little frog. You're pushing to the outside. And now we're going to push down. And this is like a little warm-up for our resistance training. And I'm not going to do this a whole lot, but after I finish, I'll probably do this at the end. And then you can continue just getting more time in your aerobic activity. Oh, see, yeah. You can actually start to feel your body respond. I'm having to breathe a little harder. So this is really good, especially if you're conditioning yourself after coming back from a disease process like I am. Okay, now I'm going to do some bicep curls because I haven't worked the bicep. And you can do these in the water. Just slow it down. Curl, 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 curl. Keep jogging. Trying not to splash my laptop. Okay, now I'm going to come and sit on the steps. And I'm going to, I think what I'll do, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to start off while I'm doing my aerobic activity. I'm going to do my stair climbing. Last time, remember, you could bring your knee into your chest. You switch legs, switch, switch, switch. And your upper body is in an isometric hold. And this is going to help the triceps and the shoulder and the upper back. And it's also what I would like, the feel I would like for you to get is when you bounce back onto your feet, is you get that like a little stretch in the sole of your arch of your foot and in your toes. And you're getting a little stretch into the calf muscle. Okay, let's keep, I call these the underwater stair climbers. I'm just bringing one knee to the chest, other knee to the chest, knee up, knee up. I hope you're following along. I hope you've gone out to get in the pool. Remember these if you watch my videos. Just keep in mind these exercises, or if you take your pool phone out to the pool, just be careful not to drop your phone in the water. Yeah, that would not be good. Okay, I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Go a little faster. I can't go too much faster because the pool is very full. The water's going everywhere. Okay, let's do our upper body training now. We'll end with this. Okay, let's reposition. That's really cool the way I can do that. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm actually got my butt sitting off the step, and I'm going to drop down and push up. Drop down and push up. Drop down, push up. Let's do about 5 more of these. 5 more. Getting a good view of my triceps and my hat. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. Now, I'm going to do some push-ups. I've got I'm standing on my tippy toes, way far away from the step. I'm leaning my body in and pushing out. Leaning in, pushing out. Reposition again just a little bit. All right. I've got my hands just about shoulder width apart. These pool steps are wonderful that I have here, but you can use any pool steps, even the ones that are, straight up out of the pool. These are pre-formed in the pool. And I have my abdominal muscles pulled in so that I am braced. I'm using my bracers. It's our inner corset. When I talk about putting our bracers on, it's like you're bracing against if someone were going to punch you in the tummy, like if somebody came up with their fist and they were just going to punch you as hard as they could, you would brace against that. So that's what I'm called when you put your bracers on. You can internally feel yourself do that. Okay. All right, let's do about 5 more of these. I know we've done a lot. We're using our own body's weight, which is a little bit diminished here, but we're still getting enough. So we're getting the biceps and the triceps and the upper back. And we're getting the chest. Yay, we're getting the entire upper body. I'm going to do some abdominals before we close, and then we'll close out with our little jog so you can continue on with your exercise program. Now, what I'm going to do with the abdominals is a eccentric ab. Since I don't have anything to push against, I'm going to lean back and resist. So let's see if I can do this. Readjust again. Okay. Now I'm sitting here. I'm on the edge of the seat, and I'm going to lean back. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, the water makes me float. The pool's too full. Got to put my reposition again. I'm going to go forward, and then I'm going to lean back. I'm going to go forward. And if I had a pool noodle, I could push against the pool noodle. I'm just going to do a few of these. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, now I'm going to go back to our jog. And that's all we're going to do today. So, okay, let me check the time. All right. Okay, remember, let's start off with our froggy jog. Feet are apart, our knees are turned out, and we're just bouncing side to side. We are bouncing back. We're learning to bounce back, to get back into condition, to get our lungs back, to get our heart rate healthy, to get our muscle mass back. Oh, goodness, to get our joy back. Oops. Main thing is getting our joy back, right? Okay, front jog now. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push the water. Landing lightly on your feet, making sure that heel touches. Kind of land on your toes and making sure your heels touch. Back out to the side to the froggy jog. Landing softly. Getting your heart rate up. Okay, let's do a little stretch here for our upper back real quick. Let's give ourselves a hug. A pat on the back. Let's reach forward. I'm going to stretch the upper back. You can put your head down. Let's reach up. Let's stretch the tricep real quick. Reach back. Pat yourself on the back again. Come across the chest. Hug that arm in. Give yourself another pat for exercising today. Go back up. Big deep breath. Stretch the other tricep. I'm left-handed, so I tend to stretch the left first. Let's come across. Stretch. Give yourself another little pat there. Let's bring this arm forward and do a little forearm stretching. The more time we spend on the laptop and on our phones, we need to stretch our forearms, get it all stretched out. Let's give ourselves another hug and wish each other the fullness of love. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much. See if I can find my end button. There it is. Fullness of love, guys, flowing in the water. Remember, always go with the flow. The fullness of love of overcoming women. You are an overcomer. Bye-bye.